I finished The Outer Worlds, and here are my thoughts. Story. A seemingly mad scientist wakes you up from your slumber in a cryopod on a spaceship. He claims he needs you to rescue the others in their pods and sends you on your missions. The plot is not outstandingly unique or creative in my opinion, but definitely interesting and fun enough to keep me engaged and motivated. Visuals. The Outer Worlds looks beautiful, the world is detailed and designed with love, but it's also very colorful and hard on the eyes at times. Many effects on screen are too flashy. The plasma effect, for example, makes it impossible to see the enemy you try to shoot. Facial expressions are comparable to Bethesda games. They're rather stiff most of the time, but for me, who grew up with Elder Scrolls, it adds to the charm. Inventory, HUD and UI would benefit from some decluttering in my opinion, and I wish the weapons and armor would be displayed in a different way. Everything looks the same, despite being different tiers, and you have to hover over everything to see the stats. Filters didn't help at all. I would have preferred a list with some of the basic details displayed right next to each weapon or armor, instead of only the icon in a box grid pattern. Audio. The music was great. I loved so many of the tracks. Voice acting was great too, but the combat screams of your companions were a tad annoying after longer fights. Not sure if it was a bug, but if I walked with my back to my companions through the world, their voices would be really quiet, so I missed a lot of what they were saying and had to turn around to hear them. Gameplay. I mean it when I say it plays pretty much exactly like a Bethesda game. Shooting feels like Fallout. The time dilation feature feels like a nudge towards VATS. By the way, when I say that, it's a good thing. I love Fallout. Managing my inventory felt like a chore and lowered my funometer by a fair bit though, for the reasons mentioned before. Enjoyment. It was good. Not outstanding, mind-blowing or revolutionary, but decent fun. Difficulty. If you don't take your time to upgrade your gear, repair your armor, and read into what damage types are good against what enemy types, it can get quite tough, since they'll be very spongy. If you do, it's manageable, so I'd say medium. Audience. It does feature some gore, and the humor and story requires some maturity to appreciate it, so I'd say teenagers and above. Grind. I'm mostly focused on main quests and exploring the immediate surroundings of where those brought me, and it didn't feel grindy to me at all. Bugs. The only bugs I can remember were the ones you were meant to shoot. The game ran very smooth for me on my computer on GOG. I had only a few ragdolls rotating or flying, but to be honest, I love when that happens, that's so fun. Replayability. With the various character builds, companions and decisions the game offers, there is a multitude of possible paths. I'd say it has a lot of replay value. Now tell me, how did you like The Outer Worlds?